Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jo and this is Super Smash Gaming YT. In today's video I wanted to show you the gaming pickups that I have picked up this week. I did go into my local CEX this week, but it was just a small visit, so I didn't record anything, but I did pick up a few things. I also picked up a few things from Vinted, and I also picked up some games from the Retro Ghetto Discord, which is absolutely amazing. So shout out to everybody on the Retro Ghetto Discord. So without further ado, let me show you what I picked up this week. So the first game that I picked up is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Sonic Freeriders. As you know, I am going for a set of Kinect games. I'm not going for all of the Kinect games, but there are quite a few I want to collect and add to my Xbox 360 collection, and this was one of those games that I wanted to add. This is obviously all complete with manual, as we only collect manual on this channel, but yeah, very happy to be adding Sonic Freeriders to the Xbox 360 Kinect set. Yeah, so very happy to have that one. The next game that I picked up this week is also for the Xbox 360, and that game is Dead Space. So I have heard some really good things about Dead Space, and it's just a series that I want to try and get into myself, and it's not an expensive series either, so I'm gonna give the first Dead Space a go and see what I think about it, and then if I do like it, then I'll buy the rest of the Dead Space games. But let me know down in the comments if you played Dead Space and if it's any good or not. But still very happy to add in Dead Space to the Xbox 360 collection. The next game that I picked up is not for the Xbox 360, it is for a new console. If you watched my last video, I told you I was going to start collecting for this console as well as another console again. So the game that I picked up, this game that I picked up the system for, is for the PlayStation 5, and that game is Godfall. So this game just looks really interesting. It says, save Aperion, you are the last of the Valorian Knights, masters of combat equipped with legendary armour called Valor Plates. Ascend solo or in co-op in Godfall, the first next-gen looter slasher action RPG. And as you know, I do love my RPG games, and this wasn't an expensive game either, especially for the PlayStation 5. I think this cost me like £5 or something, which is an absolutely amazing deal. Obviously I don't have a PlayStation 5 myself yet, but I decided, because some of the PlayStation 5 games are cheap at the moment, I've decided to start picking them up. So when I do have the funds to grab a PlayStation 5, I have the games ready to play. So yeah, very happy to be adding Godfall to my now PlayStation 5 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 3, and that game is Prototype. I know you're going to say again, you own Prototype on Xbox 360, and you would be correct. I do own Prototype on Xbox 360, and I own 2 copies of Prototype 2 on Xbox 360, but I wanted to add Prototype to the PlayStation 3 as well, because I want to have it on both consoles, so we're going to have the best of both worlds. So yeah, very happy to be adding Prototype to the PlayStation 3 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Dark Souls. This is by Bandai. As you know, I do love Bandai and all of the Bandai and Bandai Namco games, and I have played Dark Souls before a long time ago, and I know I really enjoyed it, so I know this is one that I had to pick up. I managed to actually pick this up from Vinted, and it was for a bundle of 4 games, and I think I only paid like £5 for this bundle of 4 games, and Dark Souls sells for either £8 or £10 on its own in CEX anyway, so I knew that it was a great deal to pick up. So you're very happy to be adding Dark Souls to my ever-growing Xbox 360 collection. I will be doing a video soon on my Xbox 360 collection so far, so please do stay tuned for that, because that one is going to be an awesome video. So yeah, very happy to be adding Dark Souls to the Xbox 360 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 5, and that game is Wild Hearts. So I know this is by Katie, the ones who do is it Dynasty Warriors? Is it? I'm gonna say Dynasty Warriors, but I think I'm wrong. But yeah. So Wild Hearts, I've seen this before, and it looks really interesting. It's by EA as well. It just looks like one of those kind of games that I like myself. It looks like a very like RPG kind of game, and I really love RPG games. As you know, like, I love Square Enix and their games are RPG games, so obviously I knew I had to pick this one up. And this one, I think this only cost £5 as well, but like I said, I have seen this like out and about for a long time, and I never thought about picking it up because obviously I wasn't collecting for the PlayStation 5 then, but obviously now I am. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and I'm just going to pick it up because it just looks it looks awesome. The cover art is absolutely amazing on it, and for £5 for a PlayStation 5 game, you definitely cannot go wrong. So yeah, very happy to be adding Wild Hearts to the PlayStation 5 collection. Now we've just got to get on to buying a PlayStation 5 now, that's all. So the next game that I picked up is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Rise of Nightmares. This is also another Kinect game. This is by Sega. This one actually only costs £1, but I have been after it for a while, but every copy I've brought hasn't had a manual in it. This one does have a manual and is in really nice condition, and it looks interesting. It's a horror game. It says, you thought you could escape, you were dead wrong. Can you fight through hordes of the undead? Can you tear them apart with chainsaws, axes and your bare fists? Can you rescue your wife from the clutches of an evil madman and escape his nightmarish plans for you both? Survive one hellish night as you fight against terrifying enemies using the hands-free controls of Microsoft Kinect. So yeah, this looks really interesting. Like, I'm really excited to play this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some gameplay of Rise of Nightmares here. So let me show you the gameplay of Rise of Nightmares. So that was Rise of Nightmares for the Xbox 360. Yeah, so very happy to be adding this to the ever-growing Xbox 360 Kinect section of my collection. So yeah, very happy with that one. The next game that I picked up is also for the Xbox 360, and that game is How to Train Your Dragon 2. I have wanted this for a while, but the last time I tried to pick it up, it didn't have the manual, and this time when it went into my local, they did have the manual and it was in really nice condition. I think it's only cost £4, I think, as well, and it just looks really interesting. Like I say, I like How to Train Your Dragon anyway, so obviously I thought, do you know what, let's just pick it up and add it to the 360 collection. As you can see, all complete with manual and in very nice condition indeed. So very happy to be adding How to Train Your Dragon 2 to the Xbox 360 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 5, and that game is Valkyrie Elysium. So this is by Square Enix, and as you know, I am a Square Enix fanatic. I love most of the Square Enix games. I love Final Fantasy, that is one of my favourites, and I love Kingdom Hearts, which is also by Square Enix as well. And when I saw this, I knew that I had to pick it up because it is an RPG game and I love RPG games as well. And I think this one cost like £10 or £12. And like I say, like these games for PlayStation 5, the price on these games, you really cannot go wrong at all. Really, honestly, you can't. Especially for like the newest consoles as well. But yeah, very happy to add in Valkyrie Elysium to the PlayStation 5 collection. And the last game that I picked up from my local this week is for the PlayStation 3, and that game is Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Now you can see this is the Essentials version of this game for the PlayStation 3. I have decided to start collecting PlayStation 3 Essentials. I caved. I saw a lot of people buying them in the Retro Ghetto Discord, and I saw the swines, the red swines just look beautiful. And I love Switch as well. Obviously, as you can see, I've got my Switch games there, and I love the red swines on the Switch games. So I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to buy the Essentials. I'm not going to go for a full set, but I'm just going to go for games that I want to collect myself. So obviously when I saw this in my local, I had to pick this one up. So this is Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga for the PlayStation 3. So that was all that I picked up from my locals and from Vinted this week. So let's get on to the games that I brought from the Discord. So these are going to be all PlayStation 3 Essentials games, which I am really happy to be adding to the collection because, like I say, I love the red spines. They look beautiful. So yeah, let me show you what I picked up. So the first game that I picked up is Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Not much to say about Uncharted apart from it's an awesome game. So obviously it was one I needed to add to the collection. The next game is Sleeping Dogs. I haven't played this yet, but I am very intrigued to play it. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, let's just add it into the PlayStation 3 Essentials collection because why not? The next game is Little Big Planet for obviously the PlayStation 3. If you haven't played Little Big Planet, I don't know where you've been because Little Big Planet is such an awesome game. It's such a fun game and it's not that expensive either. So obviously this was one I definitely needed to add into the Essentials collection. The next game that I got was Just Cause 2. I haven't played this. I don't know what it's like, but I'm just going to give it a go and see what happens. But yeah, Just Cause 2. The next game is Heavy Rain Move Edition. I have played Heavy Rain. It was a long time ago, but I know it's a really awesome game and it's one that I definitely want to go back to and play again. So very happy to be adding Heavy Rain. The next game is Far Cry 3. I have heard really good things about the Far Cry series, so it's definitely one I want to try and get into myself. So yeah, very happy to be adding Far Cry 3. The next game is Dishonored Game of the Year Edition. This is by Bethesda, and as you know, I do love the Bethesda games. So obviously this is one that I needed to pick up and add to the Essentials collection. So yeah, very happy to be adding Dishonored. And then the last two Essentials that I have are Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix. As you know, this is by my favourite Square Enix, and Kingdom Hearts is one of my favourite series. I just love Kingdom Hearts so much. It's just such an amazing series, such beautiful art. So I'm very happy to be adding Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix to the Essentials collection. And then obviously to finish that one off, I then also got Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix also for the Essentials as well, because like I say, I love Kingdom Hearts, so why wouldn't I have them in my Essentials collections? So yeah, very happy to be adding all those beautiful red spines to the games room. So yeah, very happy with those indeed. So yeah, very happy with what I picked up this week from Vinted, from my local CEX, and also from the Discord, which was absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do is, I said to you last time that I was going to do a little giveaway of the posters I got from Nintendo. So let me just grab those out. So we have a Splatoon 3 poster, and we also have a Mario Kart Super Circuit poster as well. So all you have to do to be in with a chance to win these two Nintendo posters is just comment down below posters, and that is all you need to do. And then in a week's time, I will pick one of you at random and you will win those Nintendo posters. So yeah, very good indeed. Let me know as usual what your favourite game or games were that I picked up this week. And if you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We are nearly at 1,000 subscribers. We are just 92 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers as of this time of recording, which is absolutely amazing. And I cannot thank you all enough. And yeah, you guys are awesome and you made this happen. So I am thankful for every single one of you. So yeah, thank you very much. As always, honestly, legends. So yeah, as I say, if you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it really helps me out and it really helps the channel out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!